Hello and welcome to another morning cup of inspiration. I want to thank Sylvia for this coffee mug that she gave us. My inscription is John 3:16, which Dan spoke about yesterday. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. I want to talk a little bit about heaven too, as Dan was talking about yesterday. Uh, the Bible talks about it and what a beautiful place it is. And we haven't seen heaven ourselves, but there are people that I know that have, and they can't comment on it because of the beauty. Dan's wife, Beth, a couple of days before she went to be with the Lord, she was looking at the ceiling and she said, I see heaven. And Dan was lying there next to her and he said, is it beautiful? And she said, yes, it's beautiful. And he said, can you describe it to me? And she said, no. She just couldn't describe it, put it into words, what she saw. And another friend of mine, Glenn Payne, who was lead singer for the Cathedrals, he was lying in hospice, and a lot of the singers were coming by to see him. He was in hospice at his home. Bill Gaither was there, George Johnson, who was the bass singer, the Oak Ridge Boys, they were all coming by, and they would be singing. He always said he wanted to go out singing, so they would sing with him. And ironically, his favorite song was Victory in Jesus, and it was Beth that we sang around Beth's bed. But as they were singing one time, Glenn would start falling asleep, and they would sing softer and softer. And then he'd wake up again and start singing, and they'd be singing with him and singing, and then he would start falling off to sleep again, and he'd get softer and softer. And I seemed to wake up again and start singing, and this went on for a while. He finally fell off to sleep, and they're saying, okay, he's asleep now, we'll wrap things up and let him get some rest. When his eyes shot open, and he just said, my God, it's beautiful. Glenn saw heaven. To this day, I want to know what Glenn saw. I want to know what he was seeing there, because that's where he was going, and he knew he was going soon. But God gave him a glimpse of that, let him know that that was his next place of residence. A couple of days later, when Glenn passed, there were about 25 people in the room, and the minute he took his last breath, lights started flashing around the room. Flashes of light everywhere. That's unnatural. But God was telling him, I got Glenn, he's with me now. He gave the people there a glimpse of hope because Glenn had seen heaven. And now they were going to be able to see it too. And that's what it's all about here. We want to see heaven. How do we do that? The only way to do that is to accept Christ in your life as your personal Savior. And that's my prayer for you today, that you would accept Christ so that all of us can be together in heaven forever. Have a great day. God bless you all.